We have entered the domain of gods, dragons, earth-shaking magic. The field is scorched. The tower still stands. The undead litter the field. And the day is not done yet. I do believe before it's over, though, we will find there's still a place in this world for a cruel man with a swift sword. It's time for Dungeon Dads.
Heroes rise, heroes fall. I see 'em on the front line, standing tall. They're risking life and limb to answer the call. But what they fighting for? Don't know, don't care. Just along for the ride, but everyone must end. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna win inside.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to the podcast. You're listening to the Dungeon Dads. Every war must end. As always, I'm your DM Tom Blaylock, and I'm joined today by Sam Frank playing Schnobik the Bastard. What up, Sam?
Good to be here. But really, just a short rest?
Yeah, that was good. That was a really big, huge gift for you.
Get those
and Tim.
Indomitables back. Those luck
You got that back, right? You got all that stuff?
No.
No, Indomitables.
My spell slots.
Oh,
I'm just
I promised
saying.
John I wouldn't give you a long rest. So
I saw money being handed over for something. I thought it was just payback for food in Philadelphia.
John,
That's okay. I still have 2 earth-shaking 3rd level spell slots.
Ooh, that's
and
awesome.
1 4th level spell slot.
Oh my God,
What?
you have a 4th level spell slot?
I don't
That's
have
amazing.
any 4th level spells,
No, that's okay.
Just the
but
slot.
but I have
You can
but I have
upcast
1
it.
4th level slot. Yeah.
Tell me what you're working with.
Shield. 4th level shield.
What level?
Mhm.
Man, can you
How
imagine
about
if
it's
that,
a
if
regular
that actually
shield?
upcast? Can you
It's a
imagine
regular
if that
shield,
upcast? It would be
but
so
this time it lasts until the beginning of my next turn.
I might toss out a 4th level fireball, but my guess is it's going to end up being a 4th level counterspell.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah.
You have 2 casters to worry about, and the dragon stuff doesn't ever count, right? Finally, last but certainly not least, Tim Carr playing Filnir Omajira. What's up, Tim? You ready for this?
I hope so. A short rest is all Filner needed, but
That's all you need. That's
Yeah.
that's everything for you.
Mhm.
yeah. But don't you also have to introduce John?
Well,
Did
I
I get
kind of
John?
stepped on it. I stepped on
He
it.
said
a
he
little
said
bit.
my
Oh, I
name
was-
and then Sam kept talking. But that's all
It's
right.
Tim talking.
I deserved
Oh,
it.
Give you
It's
some
okay.
love,
man.
John.
It's all
I'm gonna
good.
give you some
I
love.
appreciate it, Tim. I appreciate it.
The way I do this is I know what I'm going to say, and I just say it no matter what you guys say before me. So, so I don't
If
play
only,
this game.
If only that were true.
Well, I'm just going to say
And-
I can't wait to play this game.
I can't wait. either.
Let's freaking go.
Let's do it. Okay. All right. So you're on the ground inside the mighty fortress, and you have just been given serious boons from Ehi.
Most of
Dragon
us have
form.
been. Yeah.
And then she shrinks down into the shape of Griggly. And with your sight into the other plane, into the ethereal plane, you see that the octopus disengages from Griggly himself. And Griggly slumps down to the ground. And you see that Ehi floats back into the lake in the distance and disappears, and the lake changes color, becomes muddier, kind of grosser, and the lake begins to shine, and the towers, the light towers that had been all over the island, just go off like a light switch, and the Breen stands godless. And Griggly stands back up and says, What happened? Everything hurts. Was
You're
I a
lucky.
dragon?
No.
I forget, do we want to hurt him more or less?
I'm not sure.
I think he's probably been hurt enough. Quigley, you remember nothing?
I was inside. It was like I was being piloted. I don't know how else to describe it. She used my magics.
Do you have any magics left?
I don't know. Some, maybe. Certainly not my big guns. You saw me
What is
transform into a
gun?
dragon.
I'm just kidding.
Sorry, it's pronounced goon. Not my big goons.
Oh, yes, of course.
I am. She has protected this town, and I feel as though Havus got what he wanted out of this.
What was
I'm
it that he
sorry?
wanted?
Time.
We didn't give him much.
Do you know where he is?
There. No, point just in that general direction in the sky.
Yeah, Griggly can't see. You've grown much, half-elf. Is there anything I can do to help you?
Yes, if you see Havus, kill that motherfucker.
I will do what I can do.
Is there a way to bring these dragons to the ground?
There are 3.
Well, I assume you're going to tell him everything.
Flying up to them is,
I think we tell him a very redacted version.
yeah.
I mean, I don't remember exactly where he was before this whole battle started and how much had happened in the setup to it, right? Like, I don't remember if he knew that we were under attack, I don't remember if he knew about the Kishi. I don't exactly recall.
He didn't know any of that stuff.
But Ehi certainly cast doubt on his motivations.
Yes.
Yes. I can teleport you somewhere on this plane. That might have to suffice.
That's quite all right. I've got that covered.
Oh, you will need your strength. Maybe I should come with you to help you.
Quigley, give me the shortest answer you can.
Okay.
Where is it you came from before you came here?
I was in my hut.
No. Further back.
You mean where I was?
Before you came to this plane. Before you became a warden.
I was in my hut.
Is that all you remember?
I remember I was in my hut.
All right, then.
I was in my hut. But I grew up in
your hut.
No, in a city. I was in a city. And there were people. I could describe them to you, but they're just words, though. I can't see them. I can see my hut. And the door. I don't know.
Griggly, we are fighting to preserve your hut. Havus aims to destroy it. And everything else on this plane of existence, all these people.
It doesn't make sense. Why would he do that? Why would any of this happen? Why would you allow it?
Why would I allow
all of this? It seems you're doing this.
I am the cause of this.
That's what Elspeth
So
said.
I'm fighting against myself.
Elspeth said as much. Turn him away from the cause is what she said to me.
Griggly, should we discuss Elspeth?
No. She'll be back in the hut shortly.
I exchange, or I at least give Ionis a glance.
I'm doing a little bit of a face.
I say, well, that is settled then. We are running out of time, gentlemen. Havus approaches.
Griggly, will you safeguard the people of Lake and Hearth?
I will do what I can.
I would not put it past Havus to send dragons this direction to split our forces, make us retreat, stall, buy time for himself. We will not be able to turn from our course.
I will do what I can. You must know something about me, though.
That was it.
I have a special ability, a power, a way of casting.
Might
Yeah.
say a
Can-
special purpose.
I can identify those who have the magic inside of them, and I use them to harness it.
You take that powers for yourself.
It's not like that.
It's
I
what it sounds
actually-
like.
Do what Ehi just did to me.
You pilot them.
It sounds worse than it is, but it does not hurt them.
Just as you are not hurt now.
I feel terrible now.
We have time not for this.
I only say this. If you come back and I have used one of the people here for this purpose, I am not strong enough on my own without using this magic. I will use Waverly Cloudsack, if that is okay with you. I have used him before.
Use whatever you must to
I get the feeling that our permission is not actually necessary.
keep a green dragon from tearing through this town.
Keep him alive, keep them alive. Perhaps we will meet again and we will forget to ask, if you catch my meaning.
Very well. I would like to get back to my city. I will go there from my hut.
What city?
It's been a long time.
Very well.
We let's all exchange quizzical looks.
Yeah.
Griggly, stay here. Protect the town.
I will do so until you return.
If we're not
Very
back
good.
in an hour, the world will end. I can't
If
imagine
we're
this
not
takes...
back in an hour, wait longer.
So over the shoulder of Griggly as you're talking, remind me, is it just Filnir and Ionis who have the ability to see deep and far into the various
ethereal.
planes?
I think so.
Yes, Despo was not part of... She was near us, but not in the huddle, so to speak.
Yeah. So over your shoulder, 12, 13 miles away, but you can see it clear as day as though it were just a few hundred feet away from you. You see that all three green dragons and the two riders that are on, they're each on one. They pull up and begin to ascend sharply into the air.
Why are they changing course, Ionis?
I know not, but if they're changing course, we need to intercept them.
Well, they were going upwards.
I don't know what is that direction. Griggly just said all he wanted from this encounter was time.
I mean, we're not in fucking Hyrule. There's no islands in the sky.
Who knows what Havus has up his sleeve? We weren't prepared for any of this. But I say we go now.
I
How
agree.
do we catch them?
I wish for a simulacrum of myself.
Fuck. God damn this shit. Biden ass.
You
Shit.
gave him back all his spell slots, you stupid bastard.
So stupid. So dumb.
Oh, I just peeked my mic. Sorry, guys.
So a new bonus pops up. and I say, quickly, I need you to cast fly on the three of us. And so he casts fly on the four of us. On the four of us, please. So all four of us now have fly, and then I'm going to teleport the four of us to
Who are the four of us, just to be clear?
Bonus, Ionis,
The three of us and Bonus,
Filnir, and
Ionis.
Snoke.
Okay. All right, yeah.
And
I'm gonna send Pawson off to stay with the town because he has 19 HP.
Yes. Oh, master, I will find a cleric in town and eat him. That is the best way to return my hit points.
Do not eat him.
I was only kidding. You should know my humor now.
There may be
master.
freshly dead if that helps you, but I don't think you want to let others see you do that.
and plenty of bones to gnaw on, Paulson. Plenty.
Yes. Go enjoy some bones. You've been a good boy.
Very good boy. Very good boy. So many bones. He runs off, and then he stops about 50 feet away, and he turns around and he goes, Master, you come back, yes?
That is the plan.
Master, if you don't come back,
I know you'll eat my body and carry it to the mountain.
say it like you mean it.
Pawson, if I don't come back, find my body, consume it, and carry it to the mountain.
Your wish is my command, Master. I will find you if it takes every last beat of my heart. I will consume you from the inside out. I will swallow you, but I will not let you come out as defecate. I will take you
Pawson,
to the mountain, and I will put you on the wall where you deserve to be for all of eternity, because that is the master that you are, the finest master a Pawson has ever known. I love you, Master.
Thank you, Pawson. Take care of this town, and I will see you soon.
If you don't come back, I will eat the cleric. And he turns off and runs away.
Still, they really hit him with I love you, thank you.
A little bit of Wayne's World for you.
Thank you.
I feel strongly that the riders will be more dangerous than the dragons. We should close with them as quickly as we can. Keep the dragons from being able to use their breath against us.
Ionis, I think a force cage would be prudent on at least one of those dragons. Just separate it from the rest.
I would agree.
Does a force cage just like fall out of the sky?
It just appears wherever you put it.
Stays there.
It just stays there.
Because I locked that one that one lady in the sky, and so did Filnir.
Yeah.
I locked Florin right in the middle of a wave of ocean of river water. So
No, the force cage is a big deal. Let us also remember that Havus is an illithid, and we should not get anywhere near him. You're both very skilled with bows. I suggest you use them.
yes, and I will. What other weapons do I have? I'm like quiet dark. I guess it only takes me an action to switch it, so I will switch it to a bow.
Wait, you've just given the exact opposite advice that I gave. This strikes me as a damned if we do, damned if we don't situation. If we keep our distance and use bows, we will receive the full brunt of the dragon's fury. If we close with the riders, we may be subject to illithid magic.
Huh. I think we should get them out of the sky.
Agreed. Personally,
and
I would rather face the dragon than a mind blast.
But surely that is such a difficult target to hit.
Well, I think Bonus needs to maintain distance to keep us flying and to provide support from afar.
Indeed.
I think Bonus should stay here.
I have a plan for Bonus.
Bonus the second. Bonus junior.
No, just bonus. What do you mean? There's never been a bonus before this. Don't listen to him.
He is named after his father.
I suppose as long as one of us can feather fall.
Or if we fall far enough, if we're high enough, I have a chance to cast fly again.
I can also cast fly. We hopefully will have this covered.
I have baby wish. I can cast feather fall.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, that's great.
Indeed.
Baby wish.
Yeah.
Fly is touch, right?
It is.
Yeah.
We'd have to do like the Iron Man.
Yeah,
You know,
we have to come together.
Make a chain in free fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well,
Phil
the
has
good
baby
news
wish.
is-
I've got the featherfall wand.
The good news is when you feather fall, you go down 60 feet. If you regular fall, you only go down 500 feet. And these dragons are climbing fast.
How high off the ground are they? Like, we don't know what altitude they were, flying
Right.
over the surface at.
I mean, they were already very high up. They are now above the clouds.
But we can still see them because of their presence in the ethereal plane.
That's right.
And it's all three, or did they split off?
They're all together.
But how many are? One is in both planes, and one is in the ethereal plane, and one is in the physical plane that we're on.
One's in the physical plane, one is in the ethereal plane, and one is going back and forth.
Like
One
zip,
is
zip,
like
zip.
blink.
Right, got
like
it.
the blink spell.
So
but it's not the blink
every
spell.
few seconds, it's back
every
and forth.
every few seconds, and it's
And-
not regular. It's like
Right.
6 seconds, and then 12 seconds, and then 18 seconds,
Right,
and
okay.
then 6 seconds. It's
Right.
like
And the
doesn't
riders-
Does that
make
one have a
sense.
rider?
The riders
No.
are on the ones that are stuck in the plane.
That's right.
Okay.
Or they are currently in.
yeah,
different
that's what I mean. We're not
Yes.
challenging their stuckness. We're just
Yes. Yeah.
Ionis, how fast does a dragon fly? I figured I'd ask in character.
Not sure. I believe 60 to 80 feet. Very fast. Probably faster than us with fly, but we can at least keep up with them. I can absolutely keep up with them.
Really?
I give him a skeptical look. Very well, we shall see.
And I will just
Wait, fellas! Before you go, I'm going to stay here with the cavalry in case anything comes back. If you're going to be fighting high up in the air, I need to give you something.
Please.
I think it's probably better for. I think it's probably better for you, old vampire. Here,
Present for Schneider?
here. I don't know if you know about what I was before I was this. I was the games warden in Breentown. That's true, but I used to be a dragon rider.
You've got to be shitting me.
No, listen. I saved Griggly's life once, and I did it this way. And she's got a gauntlet. You now realize you've seen. I mean, it came up in multiple episodes.
She wears her gauntlet all the time.
All the time. And she slips it off and she says, "Here, it's magic, but it only does one thing. You point it at something and it shoots out these hooks and it sinks into them. This is how you tame a wild dragon. You can hook onto one, and until you say the power word, it won't unhook. It'll get deep in the dragon's skin.
And what is the power word?
For me, it was freewheeling. but when you put it on,
I get to declare my own power word.
You think it yourself. And look, and she shows you on the gauntlet, and it says freewheeling. And then as she's headed off of her for a bit, it does begin to fade. And she said, if you latch onto one and you pass out, it will just carry you until it eats you. You will not be able to get loose unless you say this power word. Whatever it is you want it to be.
Despo Goodshower. Full of surprises.
Yeah, well. I don't know what happens if you get on one that phases in and out of the ethereal plane. To be perfectly honest with you, I have no idea.
I'm amazed Despo even knows about the ethereal plane.
Let's find out.
Good luck.
And good luck to you, Despo Goodshower. You are what you have always been. Soldier.
I am. And I forgive you, and I forgive you, and I forgive you for what happened to my wife.
I look at Ionis and I just shake my head and give him a look of just, don't worry about it. Thank you, Despo.
Shall we fight one more day?
Let us away.
Hold on.
Sam didn't want to do it.
What is it now?
I'm going to go over to Ionis. We put a hand on each shoulder. Brother, you've learned many tricks. Oh, wait, this is bonus. Hold on. Go over to the other one. Brother, you've learned many tricks, many magics, many things that shake the ground, but I've learned a few things that you have not. And I believe this is one that will be needed before the day is out. And I'm going to cast a 4th level intellect fortress on the two of us.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
So that is
No gift for Philly.
yeah, the fourth level lets me target an additional creature. For the duration, it's concentration up to 1 hour. For the duration, you have resistance to psychic damage, as well as advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
Yes.
How about Mind Blast? The damage,
It's resistance to that.
but what about the other effects?
Well, advantage on the saving
Advantage on the
throws.
saving
Yeah.
throws. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm asking for a friend. My friend is Corvair.
we go to fight an Illithid. You must gird your mind.
Thank you. Thank you, Schnebik.
One shouldn't say just teleport behind one willy-nilly without the proper protections.
I put a hand on Schnubik's shoulder, put a hand on Vilnir's shoulder, and I say, I couldn't be prouder to call 2 men brother. We've walked this journey together. We've fought valiantly. We have defended the realm. Be proud of what you've done. And let us finish this. And I cast teleport, the 4 of us, to the dragons.
Okay.
And then,
A little behind the dragons, right?
well,
No, well, above, I would hope.
above and
Because
away.
we have to.
I would say,
We're in 3 dimensions now. You got to be
yeah,
specific.
you got to be super specific.
We got a Z-axis.
They are ascending. I
Mhm.
think, yes, above the dragons and
Oh, so like right in the path
200
that they're flying
feet
at.
away from the dragons, as well as
In their path?
not in their path, 200 feet
So far away.
away from the dragons. And and
Rider side of
Remember, you
they're
fall
ascending.
or belly side.
So
Yeah,
we're
we're not-
above them. I would say we're above them maybe 60 feet, and then 200 feet away. And then I'm going to cast invisibility on bonus. And I'm going to say,
Okay.
I'm going to say, get below the clouds.
Okay. I'll protect myself. All right.
My God, look at these gorgeous creatures of myth. Let's stab them.
So I am going to do the great thing here.
The great thing.
I'm going to give you all a surprise round.
Yeah.
Assuming
Wachoo.
one of you beats all of their initiative rolls. So if one of you beats all their initiative rolls, all of you will have a surprise round against the entire contingent here. So let's start rolling. Do you want me to roll first? How about I roll first so you can see, okay? So then you'll
See what we got to beat.
You'll know what you got to beat.
All right.
Yep. Okay.
Are they all
So-
on the same initiative round?
I am going to
It'll be the dragons, I would guess.
Yeah, dragons on one,
dragons on one.
one rider on
Rider
one,
and rider.
another rider on
Yep.
one. Yeah.
Demon and
You got
Havus.
You got it.
We're on the
Okay.
material plane, so
Havus 10.16.
that
Okay.
means his dexterity is 16.
That is a true thing. You got it.
I know how this works.
You got
Oh
it.
no.
Okay.
Schnobit got a natural 1.
Nobody can
has
wait
the
for all
lucky
the
feet.
rolls.
Snowpick has the
Yeah.
lucky feet.
All right. Adult.
Schnobit used all his luck points and didn't get them back because he didn't get a long rest.
Oh
God,
no!
John was so convincing about not giving you one. Back.
Man,
Adult
that was
green
like a
dragon.
hundo. I swear it was a little
11.2.
blue when I saw it. Switch
All right.
hands.
And the rider in the ethereal plane. Let me make sure I have him. Yep, highlighted. Here we go. This is the last one. He's got a good dex. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
All right.
I beat him.
9.18.
I'll take
All
that.
right. The number to beat is 11.12.
All right. Well, my dex is 0.14.
7.
Oh,
I'm
man.
gonna roll.
Oh,
I'm
God.
gonna use a luck point.
Wait.
John's
Just let me
using
roll, John. Let me roll
All right,
before
all
you
right, all
use the luck point. If Tom will allow that.
I'll let it go.
19.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
0.14.
I still
Natural 1 on my initiative.
I still want to
can't
roll
believe it.
because I want a
You wanna
higher
go,
initiative.
You want to go earlier.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. I just wanted to see if we needed
Yeah.
it for.
Yeah. How bad do we want to do this?
Yeah, exactly.
18.
There we go.
Okay, here, let
Not
me.
normal that Filnir goes first. Or maybe I'm used to Tarbuck, where like Tarbuck never goes
Right,
first.
right. Yeah,
Okay.
it's usually Phil near Ionis.
Yeah.
At least it has been.
So, you said you got 60 feet above and 200 feet away.
Yeah.
You are all three going to be able to act, and then we will begin at the very top with Filnir. So you will basically get everyone except Schnobik will take 2 rounds before any of them do anything.
Right. Now, remind me how this works, just so I know. If a rider is knocked prone on their mount,
Mm-hmm.
what happens to the rider? Do they fall off?
So, as you look at the
Or are they
mounts,
strapped in with
Sarah?
fucking seatbelts and shit?
they're not strapped in with seatbelts. But Havus Corvair has a leather strap that is around his left arm, and he is connected, kind of like what you would imagine the Despo's gauntlet to be.
Mm-hmm.
But it is clearly tied around the dragon's neck, and there is a saddle. So he is on a saddle. If he is
Got
knocked
it.
prone, he will be still on the dragon.
Got it. Okay.
The other one is hard to tell, but he looks like in a saddle, but no straps.
Right. And he's on the ethereal plane.
Yes, that's correct.
And we are all on the material plane.
That is correct.
Um,
And currently, there is an additional dragon in the material plane.
And I'm trying to remember if I know whether dragons have blind sight or true sight. I know being invisible doesn't matter to them.
Right.
I know that they can see you. I'm just trying to remember whether heavy obscurement matters.
Can we?
Not. I have a feeling
Can we help?
It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, you can help.
Yeah, it's blind sight.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So heavily obscured would still work.
But it's not very far away.
Heavily obscured, I don't think would work.
It's like
No.
it's
Blind sight works in like fog cloud. Like it's when you're blind, when you can't see anything, you can still see.
right, but heavily obscured is like basically like you're in a sandstorm and you can't like so you're not invisible, you're just literally like there's stuff in the way. Right? I mean, I guess I haven't used Shadow of Moyle in a long time, which is clearly what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, the rules with that get weird. I always thought blind sight trumped all of that.
I think you're right. This is what
I
I'm
think
looking-
so.
Yeah. Because basically it's like they can see without actually using sight.
Right.
That's
They
right.
can
So,
just feel your presence. They know exactly where you are.
Yeah.
Because it would be the same as just closing their eyes. They can't see anything, but they can
Right.
sense.
But they know where you
Yeah.
are. Right. Okay. So they're like fucking bats with echolocation
Yes.
or some shit.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. And I did change my weapon into a bow, correct? I think I did.
You did say that.
Yeah. I don't remember the range on their blind sight. So
I think it's like 30
so
feet. It's not far.
It's longer than that, but it's not far.
it's not far.
Maybe
And
60 feet.
We're 200 feet away on the x-axis and 60 feet above them.
Yeah.
And do we know how fast they are rising?
I mean, they're
would-
going nearly straight up.
Like top speed, straight up,
Top speed, straight up.
which is
Yes.
like I think dragons are like 80,
Yes,
something like that.
that's correct.
But if they're dashing,
They're
Yeah,
going
if
faster.
They're dashing,
than
then
that, for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah. And they're gonna have all their resistances. Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud right now. I'm like, although I don't know if they can save. There's no save for a smite, so if I hit them, I could literally knock a dragon out of the air.
You could.
But I also know Schnobik got hooks, so he's gonna want to sink that one into the dragon that's on the material plane. I would expect, because I don't expect we're gonna knock Havus off of his dragon.
well,
How high in the air are we?
Almost impossible to know. Several thousand feet up.
We're above the clouds.
You're
Got it.
well above the clouds. I mean, to paint you a picture, you have a cloud level that's probably 1,000 or 2,000 feet up from you, and you have one that's probably 600, 700 feet below you. You are
Okay.
in a level that is, the sun is bright. It is totally clear skies. There's no place to hide where you are right now until you drop 600, 700 feet. Let's call it 600 feet. And then another 2,000 feet up to the next cloud level.
I am not going to try to latch on to a dragon that is blinking back and forth between the ethereal and material planes. I'm going straight at Havus.
Okay. I love how we talked strategy before we started this fight.
And,
But
I said I'm going straight at the riders.
But I think we can safely assume that Havus and the creature on the ethereal plane are not going to be able to communicate back and forth, and maybe that's the dragon's job that's blinking back and forth.
You got
Maybe. You don't have to answer, Tom. This is just me, again, thinking out loud here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, take a turn.
Yes, take my turn. Sorry.
Do it.
Sorry.
Do it.
It's just a lot. I don't like going first, damn it. All right. My
You are
range,
far enough away that heavily obscurement will work. And
Yeah.
you know that from
Or
where you
I can
are.
also I can just make myself invisible at will without using a spell slot.
Okay.
Which maybe is I'll do that, and I will fly more into their direct path as they're coming up. So I will fly. Yeah, basically.
So you're going to try to
path-
intercept them.
a path to intercept, Yes, but I don't think I'm going to descend. I think I'm going to let them come up toward me.
Yeah, well, you'd have to fly. You'd have to fly in an ascending pattern if you're going to intercept them. Even though you're 60 feet up, you're
Right, because they're going to be doing
200 feet away. That's right.
Mhm.
You got it.
So okay, yeah. So yeah, I'm not going down, is what I mean. So I will. Yeah, that's fine. I will. Shit.
Fly to where he's gonna be, not
Yes.
to where he is.
Yes.
I will take that line, and I will tell the guys in my head, because I think we still have raries up. Right?
Yes, it's up.
That I'm invisible, not on the ethereal plane, and then
Okay.
I will move up.
Cool.
But I will not attack yet, because
I'm going to say at the end of your movement, because you move 60 feet, I'm going to say you were probably a little over 250 feet away.
Mhm.
And at the end of their turn, and now you'll get a turn as well, but at the end of their turn, if they continue moving this direction, you'll be about 60 feet away at the end of their turn.
Okay.
So you can, in one turn, get to them
Got it.
in their path.
Well, now it's good that I have a bow and not a sword. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes. Yes.
yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. Ionis.
Okay, I'm going to fly in an upward direction to where I am 120 feet away from the blinking dragon, and I'm going to.
Can I ask you just real fast? Did you cast invisibility before you guys teleported?
No, I teleported, then I cast invisibility.
Okay. All right.
And then I am going to put Blinky Dragon in a force cage.
Okay. All right. Now
Now hold on a second. Wait, before you commit to that. If he blinks to the ethereal plane,
It extends
does
into
he
the ethereal
blink?
plane.
It extends into the ethereal
Yeah,
plane. Okay.
stops traveling the ethereal plane.
Damn.
So he's trapped in both planes.
Fuck. Okay. All right. So this is going to
the best.
for sure alert them that
Mhm.
something is going on,
As
because
soon as that dragon, quote, moves again, clunk.
yeah, he's going to crash into it. All right, Schnobik, it's you.
And well, I'm gonna do like an arc thing where I do the 120 feet, but then I'm gonna start arcing backwards so that I'm away from the dragons again.
Wait, remind me how you did 120 feet?
I'm just
he's
gonna
getting
get
within-
I'm gonna get to within
Right,
120
okay.
feet as I'm gonna fly in a direction either down or up, whichever. As they're flying up, I'm just gonna get to where I'm 120 feet away, put the one into a force cage, and then begin flying back.
Oh, it's 60 feet, so you're not going to be able to be 120 feet away, with 60 feet of movement.
Yeah,
You're
because you
still
put us.
at least a 140 away because you put us 200 feet away.
Yeah.
You can hold it for their move.
I will wait until the dragon
Well,
is
keep
within
in
100.
mind, we're getting 2 turns in a row here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, he will. Yeah, Ionis will get 2 turns in a row.
Yeah.
But yes. Yeah.
Well, but I can't
So you could dash. You could dash and get to a place where you could cast this.
I could dash
But
and
you
then,
won't
and then
cast it
hold
on
it, and
you.
then once I'm there,
Well,
it
you
will
can't
cast.
hold it technically because you've used your action to dash.
Right.
I can dash and then the next round cast
Yes.
it.
Cast it.
But I
'Cause
could also fly 60 feet and then fly another 60 and then get it, right? Or no? I'm
No,
trying to
you're
get to within
200
100
feet
feet.
away.
So if it's 100 feet, I mean, we
The
can do
range
the
is
math.
100.
We can do the math. It's 60 by 200. I mean, it's the
Pythagorean Theorem.
hypotenuse of
Yeah.
When am I
60
ever going to
squared
use
times
this?
So I
200
thought
plus
that
200
if I flew
squared.
at a diagonal straight at the dragon, that I could cover the
Uh-huh.
distance quicker.
So I mean, let's do the math here.
What's the square root of 43,600?
All right, here, I'll do it right now.
We all have calculators on our
I don't
computers.
have a square root on my phone calculator.
I got square. You got to put it on the sideways to get the square root.
Yeah, turn it sideways.
207
Oh.
feet. So if you go 60 feet, you will be about 147 feet away.
Okay. And then next round,
So you'll have to do that next round.
I fly 60 feet and then cast the force cage.
That will work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That will work.
But
But you'll
they
be
will-
flying at exactly the same angle that Filnir is.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna take an intercept course
Yeah.
because you know.
So-
Yeah.
So if you fly 60 feet this turn, what are you casting?
So I'm gonna cast mirror
think
image
he's-
this
you
time.
dashing?
No, I'm not
Gotcha.
dashing.
Okay.
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 I
Mirror
want to
image.
cast mirror image on one turn, force cage on another turn,
Okay.
and
Okay.
All right.
that's why I don't want to dash.
Okay. All right.
So you're going to move and cast mirror image this turn.
All right. Schnobik, it's you.
So I am not going to get 2 turns in a row here.
You are not going to get 2 turns in a row.
And I cannot close. What did we say? We said it's 208 feet. Actually,
Yeah,
my math was 209. Yours was 207. But we'll
Mine
see.
was 207.36. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Am I going to blow everything on my first turn? Let me do some math. We got 60, right?
It's too bad you don't have that wad. Walking around Dimension Door.
Okay. I'm going to dash and move 120 feet.
Okay.
Then I am going to action surge.
Whoa.
Wait a second. Hold on. No, I'm going to first Misty Step to
Okay.
take me to 150 feet.
Awesome.
Hold on. Okay. I'm going to use my action. I'm not going to Misty Step. I'm going to use my action surge. Well, okay, let me ask this.
Okay.
Using the gauntlet to attach to the dragon.
Yeah.
That is an action, I'm assuming.
That'll be an action. Yeah.
Okay. And what's the range on that?
60 feet.
Okay. All right, here we go then. I dash.
Okay.
I don't Misty Step. I action surge. With action surge, I get my arcane charge. My basically free Misty Step on my action surge.
Okay. All right.
So that takes me to 150, which is within 60 feet.
Mhm.
And then I will use the action to launch the grappling hooks at Havus Corvair's dragon.
Okay. So, the mechanism feels very similar to a hand crossbow, which you are proficient in. So
Mhm.
you will have your normal ranged attack
Okay.
for this. And let's see here. Let me get the thing here. And you will be hitting this this dragon, and their natural armor does not count.
Okay.
So you have
That's a 23.
that is going to hit, and it sinks
Thunk.
in, and almost immediately you feel like the tug, because you are just at the
Mhm.
outside range of this thing being something that you could, like, this is like the very outer limits of the gauntlet.
Mm-hmm.
And you immediately feel that you are being like pulled, and the grappling hooks hit in about 10 feet behind the saddle.
So the grappling hooks are pulling me towards Havus. I have my sword out in the other hand.
Yeah. You will
And I
still
say-
use your normal movement speed to shorten the grapple.
Turn and face your doom, you squid-faced horror.
And
That's my turn.
He turns back and looks at you, and you realize when he turns his face, he is in illithid form, and you see that there are all of these tendrils coming out from his mouth, and you see that what you thought was a leather strap around the dragon is actually one of his tentacles. And you see a tentacle extending into the ethereal plane on the dragon that is there. And you see another tendril attached to the dragon that has been blinking back and forth, and you see yet another tendril that is linking up to the rider on that dragon. These tentacles are ethereal themselves, hard to pin down, but as he turns around, you see that they all of his tentacles react as you are doing this. Okay.
All right.
And we're back
I'm
at the
going to
top
get the
of
D20 I dropped.
Yeah, back at the top of the order. And Filnir, it is your turn.
They have not. So I get 2 turns, but they have not moved yet, right?
Officially, that's right. You're basically they're moving.
That was our
you're
surprise
moving.
round.
That's your surprise round.
Now
yeah.
it's top of the order.
Yes,
Right.
that's right.
Okay. I'm just confused with all the moving to intercept math.
So you're in an intercept course after the dragons fly.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of their turn this time, they will be 120 feet away from you. If you move your full 60 feet in the intercept path, you will be 60
Assuming
feet
they
away.
don't change course.
Assuming they don't change course. That is
Which they
correct.
might.
Which they
Which
might.
is also why I wanted to burn a lot of resources to get
Yes.
attached first round.
Yes.
Because who knows where they're going, and I can't keep up. Flying
And
Right.
certainly if Ionis gets the blink one, like that one is stuck
Yes.
at an ever extending distance.
Right.
That was brilliant.
Yeah.
I mean, it hasn't happened
Well,
yet.
he hasn't done it yet, but
He hasn't done it yet.
Has not done it yet. I think I'm going to take a shot from invisible at Havus with my bow, which should give me advantage.
Yes.
And even if it didn't, I would feel like my able distraction.
Yeah.
I mean, he did just have a guy fall out of the sky and grapple onto his dragon and yell at him.
Yeah, it's just funny. I mean, the ranged weaponry versus the Eldritch Blast, 4 bolts. It's like,
Right.
well, maybe I shouldn't have made a bow. Maybe I should have just kept it a sword and just pew, 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 pew.
Do you
hit
have
him,
repelling
Tim.
blast and all that stuff?
I do not. So that's part of
That's a big one.
right. Because knocking him out of, I looked at that. I was like, pulling or pushing would have been huge in
Huge,
this moment.
yeah.
Although he's,
Huge.
Stuck. I'm looking through my spell list.
So
real
while
quick to see
Tim's
if-
thinking, because I know he'll appreciate me buying him some time. Say I am on the back of this dragon with Havus Corvair.
Yeah.
If I hit him with a booming blade
Uh-huh.
and the dragon moves, we won't move relative to each other,
right.
Right.
but he is moving relative to the
Here's-
earth.
Here's my answer to that.
Okay.
The earth is constantly moving.
Sure.
And you're not always constantly taking booming blade damage. So I'm going to say that it's not about being relative to you, but it's being relative to the mount that he's on. So in other words, if Filnir had repelling blast and you booming bladed him and it knocked him off the dragon, he would not suffer booming blade damage as written on booming blade.
So let me say this another way. We're both riding on the dragon. We're within 5 feet of each other. I hit him with booming blade. Dragon moves 120 feet. He doesn't take damage.
I don't think he's going to take the damage.
But if I stab the dragon and the dragon moves 120
Yes,
feet, the
for
dragon
sure.
takes the damage.
For sure. 100%.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking into, but right before my turn, I was looking at mental prison because it's the same thing, right? If they move through mental prison, they take 10d10,
Right.
assuming they fail to save. So it's like one of those things. It's like, oh, well, they're mounted, so do they move? Does the mount take them through? It's like, I don't think I would.
Depends on what he sees in his mind.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's not moving through it, which is the way it's written.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mhm.
he's being moved through it,
Right.
right? So I would think for him, the sensation is that this thing is around him and presumably moving with, but either way. So let me fire my first arrow. I do get 2, and I do get advantage because I am invisible.
And who are you firing at?
Havus.
Okay.
I do not know if I get advantage on both shots because it's...
You would probably only get it
just
on the first one,
right?
The first one, yeah.
That is a 29 to hit.
Ooh, that's going to hit.
Which is not a crit. And then I will... That will be 16 damage, 5 of which is necrotic.
So when you hit this, when you hit Havus, you see that these tentacles connecting all the dragons and the riders, they all turn red for a moment, and all of the creatures react when you hit it.
Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Well, I'm going to take my second shot. That is a 20.
That's going to hit.
Cumulative, not natural.
Yep.
And then that is 18 damage. And I have I moved my full 60 to get... No, I haven't moved at all because my range is 120 on a bow.
Right.
I'm going to move further up, anticipating that they're going to continue to climb.
Yeah.
And slightly further in case they divert away from us, but not, I'm sort of a northeast, if you will, as opposed to I'll move at like a 30-degree angle going upward. So
you don't want to have a direct collision course with their current trajectory. You want to be at the end of their trajectory.
I'm hedging a little bit to stay a little bit ahead of them.
Okay. All right. So let's say if they continue in their current trajectory, you'll end up being, instead of 60 feet away from them, you'll end up being 80 feet away from them.
Yeah, exactly.
Does that sound good? Okay.
Yeah.
No, Filnir, their mouths are on the front.
But I'm not going to be directly over them. I'm still going to be,
Yeah.
They can turn, Filnir.
Okay.
So it's
Green Dragon. It's Green Dragon's turn.
Is it Green Dragon's turn or is it my turn?
Wait, no, it's Ionis's turn.
Oh, Ionis. Damn it.
All right.
18 is higher than 11.
So yes, Ionis is going to complete that. When he's within 100 feet of Blinky Dragon, he's going to put in a force cage.
Okay, wait. So if you go 60 feet, you won't be within 100 feet of them yet.
Yes, he will.
Yes, I will.
Yeah, that's the
I did
math
60
just
and now I
dude.
just did another 60.
Oh, right. Okay.
And now I'm
okay. Yes, you will.
And
you
so
will.
I put that dragon into a force cage, and then I begin flying away from everybody.
Okay.
Well, but if you move 60, you can't. So I guess you have to move to whatever gets you 100.
I'm arcing it.
Yeah, he's like arcing his back. He looks like
it's a banana. It's a banana.
Yeah,
I'm curving back.
It's like Flash Dance right before the water comes down.
Yeah,
exactly.
You're a maniac.
Just doing a spider 2Y banana.
So, but yes, Blinky Dragon's in a force cage.
Okay. Now tell me, how do I get out of that again?
You have to
disintegrate or magic that takes you out of it.
Yeah.
With a
teleport
charisma
magic,
save.
charisma
Yeah.
save.
Okay. And blink doesn't work.
No, because blink puts them in the ethereal plane, and I have the dragon trapped in both planes.
Yes,
Okay.
force cage
Well,
extends.
it's the dragon's turn now. And
now, I was going to say illithids tend to have disintegrate.
but
if
it
you
rams.
make him waste to disintegrate, then that's good.
It rams into the force box, and screams out. It's like deathly draconic call for help, and then Havus Corvair, who acts next, pulls up on his tentacle and you can see that this dragon is acting in exact accordance, exactly what he wants. They have this bond that's almost like a paladin's bond with his mighty mount, and he reels around, and you can see that Schnobik is being like tossed around, holding on to this gauntlet grapple, and he wheels around and looks at his companion, which is stuck, raises his hand up, and begins to cast something.
Okay, I don't think I'm anywhere near Havus. Yeah,
No, he got to
I
within
mean-
100. Force Cage has a range of 100 feet, so
but
Yeah,
I can't. I have to
you're-
be within 60 feet to stop
Oh,
a
then
spell.
you're certainly not there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
And
how close is Schnobik?
Schnobik's there.
60 feet. He's on him. He's
Yeah.
like
Well,
whipping
here's the
around.
thing.
He's about
If it's
to
a
whip in.
disintegrate,
On a Force
That's-
Cage.
what's that? A sixth? Is that
At
sixth
sixth level.
So that would be if I counterspell it, that'd be a DC 16.
Yeah.
In ability check.
Yep.
I mean, I've got a less than 50% chance of pulling it off, and I would burn one of my 2 remaining 3rd level spell slots. On the other hand, what else am I saving them for? Because I'm not dropping this intellect fortress if I can
Right.
help it until Havus is dead.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna counterspell.
All right.
All right.
Should I roll an intelligence ability check?
Yeah, for sure. DC
Okay.
16.
I mean, I was making some assumptions. You know, you can.
Well,
It is.
Well-
It's DC 16.
it is, but I don't know if I have to tell you this before.
Someone
might as
give
well
me
tell you
guidance.
before.
Oh, yeah,
He's gonna counterspell it.
he's gonna counterspell my counterspell.
Yeah.
It was a 16.
son of a bitch.
Yeah, he counterspelled it. I feel like I need to tell you he's going to counterspell it. I shouldn't look and see like the result.
No, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
You shouldn't wait
Yeah.
to know what
Yeah.
Sam
I'm
rolled.
not gonna,
Right?
I don't want to do
Yeah.
that. So he counterspells it, and he's pissed that he had to counterspell it. So he turns around, he raises his finger up like he's gonna shoot his like ray out at you, and then you start to counterspell him, and a like a ethereal 60-foot long tentacle come and just whap the words right out of your mouth as you're saying them, and that green dragon is clearly free again. And Aphis wheels around and begins to he sees where everybody is now, and
I mean, except for Filnir, in theory. Right?
No, I'm
not
no,
visible
you,
anymore.
you became visible
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you shot. Yeah.
and he fuck it, he's going.
Surprise, motherfucker.
He wheels around and kicks the dragon into gear and is up on Ionis with a dash. And let's see. As he ends his
We're at
turn,
such a speed disadvantage. It's ridiculous.
as he
So,
ends his turn,
Wait, so he's doing this is a controlled mount. I think
Controlled
we're being led
mount.
to believe,
yes,
which also is probably better for us because it's not acting independently on its own turn.
right, way better.
Um,
It does still receive its legendary actions, though.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
But
and so-
Schnobik
and-
is still holding on to this thing too, right?
Yes, he is.
This is gonna get
So-
really fun.
So at the end of Havus's turn, he flies right around. This is nasty. He flies up next to you, and he beats his wings down, and he's doing a wing attack on you. DC 19 dexterity saving throw
Okay.
For Ionis.
for Ionis.
All right. Here we go. DC 19. Dex saving throw. 9.
Okay. Do any actions?
No, I'm good.
Okay. So, you Look, you're prone. So I think you're going to fall.
Well, so here's the thing. I'm not concentrating on fly. Somebody else is. So it gives me
Right.
the float ability. So
Here's the
I
question.
just kind of
Does it say it gives you float?
Yeah, I don't think that I fall.
Do you hover
Yeah,
if you're knocked prone?
yeah.
With
He
fly?
still technically has the prone condition.
Yeah,
I'm
for
laying
how the
flat
prone
in the sky.
Imagine him like tumbling uncontrolled.
Or
through
yeah,
the
like
air.
flipping.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what's going to happen. You're also going to take. You want me to roll it, or do you want me to just give you the average?
Roll it.
All right, I'll roll it. Oops. Shit on me.
He'll roll it, he says.
Roll that shit.
He said roll it. Okay. Here we go. It's going to be. Let me get my dice together.
Yeah.
You're
It
gonna
says
hear
a
it.
flying creature that is knocked prone will fall unless it has the ability to hover, in which case it will remain where it is.
Yeah. It doesn't. I don't know. Does fly say you get a hover? You hover?
Yeah, because you can stand still and still be flying,
Oh,
Yeah.
you can
right?
with fly. Okay. Okay.
It's
Here we
all
go.
about the concentration. I was trying to give us concentration-less flight.
Okay, you're gonna take 11 damage.
Okay.
Concentration check.
Okay, sure. Hold on.
What are you concentrating
Invisibility.
Invisibility.
on? Oh,
But I'm pretty sure bonus is below the clouds, like I told him. So
Well, he would have had to fly down 600 feet. He's no way he's below the clouds.
we're 600 feet above the clouds.
Absolutely.
wait a second.
However,
What
he's
if-
moved 120 feet, and he could have been dashing.
He's dashing.
So,
He's been dashing down.
so he's 240 feet below. So he's still way out of range.
Well, the other thing is, if he's going down, he could just fall, right?
Or if he has hover, he can't. So if we're hovering,
No, I think
I'm
Tom's
saying-
right. I don't think you can just go like, I'm not gonna fly now,
would
like
have to-
closing
you
you
would
like a
have to
bird.
stop
You can't close your
concentrating on-
wings.
Yeah, you would
You
have
can't
to.
like close your wings and fall 500 feet and then spread
No.
them again.
no.
I don't
Not-
think you.
If you have hover, you don't do that. Because if you have hover and you go unconscious and you still have hover up, you just hover.
I'm cool with it.
So-
I'm cool with it.
So either he
That
goes
makes sense to
prone and
me.
he falls 500 feet.
Listen, I disagree, but I'm outvoted.
Okay. All right.
All right. So bonus is flying, dashing down, and he becomes visible.
You all see bonus.
Should we have
And
rolled initiative for him? Just to.
I think he
Just
goes
to
on my
know.
turn.
He's
Okay.
going to just go on his turn.
Okay.
He's just going to go on his turn.
So he's
okay.
240 feet down. The dragons have now moved up.
Yeah.
They presumably didn't even know he was there.
Yeah.
So
I mean, he's pretty far away.
Yeah.
I'm not
moving
worried.
the opposite direction of the dragon.
I'm not worried about him.
I mean,
And
you
they're not
almost
worried
should
about
have
him
had
yet either.
bonus do the fight.
Well, except that
Yeah.
bonus has half my hit points, and a dragon's breath would kill him.
Yeah, well, that's risky, but I think I like it. Okay, so you're now prone, and you're just kind of like like flopping around in the air like a wet like noodle, flopping around out there. And let's see here, that's Havus, and it is Schnobik's turn.
So this is one of those quirks of D&D rules because, if you were talking about actual physics, this dragon would be dragging me and it flies faster than I can. So I would not be able to fly fast enough to like
Yeah,
pull in
look,
the slack on the grappling hook. But the way D&D works, it has moved and now it is my movement and I am only
Right.
60 feet away from the dragon.
that's right.
So I can just fly over to the back.
and you can pull like as you go closer, you can choose how long the grapple rope is.
Mhm.
So in other words, if you
Sure.
want to move,
Yeah, I
And
mean,
then-
I'm gonna leave myself, 15 feet of slack, and I'm
Right.
just flying straight at Havus,
okay, all right,
straight at Hova. When I am within 15 feet, I'm gonna hit him with lightning lure.
okay. What's that do?
You create a lash of lightning energy that strikes at one creature of your choice that you can see within 15 feet of you. The target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pulled up to 10 feet in a straight line toward you, and then take 1d8 lightning damage if it is within 5 feet of you. Well,
Wow.
now 48. But yeah.
Right. Okay. All right.
So I'm testing to see how well attached he is to this dragon.
Okay. So let me get this saving throw, but don't react yet.
Okay, this is a DC 17 strength saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, dang, dude.
Oh, I rolled a natural 20. Natural 20. You'll see there's no bonuses.
Mhm. All right.
So you lightning lure him, and
I throw out a rope of lightning and try to pull him, and he shakes it off.
he shakes it off. Yep.
But as I close, I hit him with a bonus action weapon attack. That is an 18.
That will hit.
10 piercing damage.
Okay. All right. And again, you see that it seems to be drawing from the energy of all the creatures that are flying with him, that are connected to his
Okay.
thing. Yeah.
They seem to be drawing on some kind of shared pool of resources. Almost as though we will not be able to kill them one at a time.
And yes, that is true. And then in the ethereal plane,
Hit whichever one is easiest to hit.
in the ethereal plane, the devil demon that looks a whole lot like the elven form of Havus Corvair, but in demon form. He's got 2 horns. He's got the same long blonde hair. He wheels around on his dragon, and he like flies over where Ionis is, and he, let's see here. He begins to cast something.
How far away is he?
10 feet away from you.
But in the other plane.
But I can see
He's
in the
in the other
ethereal
plane.
plane.
But
Right.
but Ionis has the ability to see in the other. Yeah.
I get that, but he's not.
Oh, that's right.
Plane.
He's not, because you're not in the other ethereal plane. So he is not going to be, you're not going to be able to get away from this. He's going to be able to do this.
But that doesn't count as like within range, does it?
It doesn't yet.
It doesn't yet. Okay. Because technically he's a whole plane away.
Yeah, he's not even.
Yes.
He's a whole plane away. Well, so
He is not within 60 feet.
Yeah.
That
he
was the
casts a
distinction.
relatively high
That was
level.
the distinction I was trying to make.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
that he can be as close as he wants in a parallel
Yeah.
plane,
Yeah.
but he is not on the
But
same
I can't.
plane.
Nothing can happen. I can't do anything
Yeah.
about it.
But he is now on your plane.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
All right.
And he is now, you see how what's the word I'm looking for here? You see how he is similar to Havus, but you also see that he is clearly different. And but he has a whole lot of the similar markings, hair coloring, face structure, and he calls out and he says, "Father, I will kill him for you." And that ends his turn. But the dragon that he is riding on tail whips you, Ionis.
Tail whips Ionis.
Yes.
So he didn't have to dash to get there.
Oh, he did, but this is a legendary action.
Did he get legendary actions at the? Oh, it's not his. It's not
Yeah,
the
it's the
dragon's turn.
Dragons.
It's the dragon's.
But if it's a
legendary action.
controlled mount, the dragon acts on the rider's turn.
They still get the
Except-
legendaries.
Any at the end of anyone's turn, the
Come on,
adult
find me a loophole,
dragon,
motherfucker.
Okay, Ionis. 12.
12's gonna miss.
That's a natural fucking one. Okay. All right. But you now have at the top of the order, Filnir. You are in a collision course with nobody now. The action is now 120 feet away where Ionis is, and he now is surrounded by Havus Corvair on his dragon, attacking him with Schnobik on the back of the dragon attached to him. Also, Sam, you will not have a shield in your hand while you're doing this gauntlet, by the way.
Well, I've still got it strapped to my arm. I just can't use it to shield.
You can't use it to mitigate an attack. And then the devil on his green dragon as well. And you can see now, everyone can see clearly these tentacles that are attaching to everyone. The only tentacle that is not glowing red when something is being hit is the one attaching to this devil. So the devil seems to be connected but not sharing resources.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And where is the blinky dragon?
In a force cage.
No, I thought he
was disintegrated.
The force cage?
Oh, right. He is still where the force cage was because he missed his turn. He did. I mean, he lost his turn.
He thought oh, that's right. He ran into the force cage.
He ran into it. Havus Corvair obliterated it. So that he is like
120 feet behind all of us.
Yes.
Below
and
all
so
of us.
80 feet away from you, Filnir.
So he is closer to me.
He is closer to you than the others.
Okay.
He's 80 feet. They're 120 feet. You're like the tip of a weird oblong triangle.
All right. Well, what I would like to do, so Havus and Havus Jr. are atop dragons, basically right on top of Ionis. How close are they to each other?
They're close enough that they could touch, but they're not touching.
Okay.
They're close.
And Ionis has some sort of distance buffer from them.
No, they're right on top. They're going to eat me.
One's on one side of him, one's on the other side of him.
So they're flanking him. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So there's no. Okay, I can't basically put the edge of a spell between them, so to speak. Okay.
Guys.
Yes.
Get them all together. It's a shared HP pool.
Yeah, AoE, baby.
So AoE is going to multiply by how many you get in there.
It's true.
Yeah. Well, that was my plan, except that I need Ionis not to be in the middle of it so that I can...
Fuck it, man.
Yeah, just fucking,
he can take
fucking
it.
kill me.
He can take it.
Fucking kill me.
He can take
it's all
it.
good.
You've got absorb elements, right?
I mean, you'll probably save on this anyway. Oh, no, it's a con save. You might.
I think the dragons might have a better chance at saving.
Yeah, the dragons will
That's
save
just
on
my
that.
sense.
That's true. Fuck. Come on, man.
Oh, I need to, Tom. I need you to remember that I have mirror image up.
I will. I'll
yes,
remember.
you do.
I guess the tail attack should have
Right. We should have rolled the
but
thing.
next time.
It's all good.
Next time.
All right.
It missed anyway. It would have missed your mirror image as
images.
well.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. I don't have that much AoE.
Then just hit somebody.
I got
Blast
synaptic
them. Blast
static.
them, Tim. Just blast them.
Yeah. Synaptic static. Do that.
That's great because it's psychic.
Yeah, but it's also a con save. So
It's not an intelligence save.
no,
Shit.
that's what I was surprised. I was like, that should be.
Yeah.
But it's not. Oh, wait. I do have. Wait, what's the range on this shit? Remember, you gave me a fucking mind blast.
Oh, that's right.
But I
I
don't
think it's
remember.
60 feet, right? It's a 60-foot cone.
I think that sounds right.
That does sound right. But I don't want to fuck with Ionis that much.
I've got advantage. I've got intellect fortress.
Oh, that's true, and I know that.
But
All
I
right.
mean, Illithid's probably going to save this shit too.
But
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
maybe three
But
out of 4
maybe not
won't.
dragons.
Or they burn legendary resistances en masse.
And Schnobik has
which is also good.
don't you
Yeah.
have what you call it, Schnobik? Silvery barbs.
I do too.
It's true.
But let's see. So how far do I have to move? Because I've got the blinky one 80
You'll
feet
have
away.
to
You said
move. You'll have to move 60 feet to get within 60 feet of Ionis.
and then I could hit
You 60
Havus
feet.
Jr. and both dragons.
You got, I think so. Yeah.
And miss me?
No, you'll hit them
Ah,
all.
motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm right up on Havus.
Man.
I mean, look,
That's the plan.
Eldritch Blast
got-
is boring, but it might be the best option here.
I mean, it's like pew, 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 pew. Or I could try, I might try shooting again, and then maybe I can smite somebody if I crit.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, I was going to say mind blasting us.
No,
I mean,
it's
it
bad.
could be absolutely disastrous.
It's
you could
bad.
kill us
I'm
all.
not gonna
in one
do
turn.
that. And the darkness is fucked because their blind sight basically makes it moot. Although I don't know if Havus has blind sight, but I would assume that Tom has built it such that he has.
I don't remember. I'm looking, and I'm
You
not
don't have to
changing
tell
anything.
me. Don't tell me, because that would be
If I had my luck points and my Indomitables, I would say go ahead and go for it.
right. But you,
But I
You
don't.
do have
You
Insight
gotta-
Fortress.
You
but
really
got
got
to
to touch
help
it, John. About
on a
that.
con save. Yeah. Or I could force cage Blinky Blink again, and then we don't have to deal with him.
I think that's good.
I
That's a
think
good
that's
one.
good. And then
You need another disintegrate so he doesn't cast it
Yeah,
on me.
exactly.
I can still
So
get away
I
from these
will-
dragons.
I'm far enough away from Havus where he can't counter that if I do it. So that's what I'm going to force cage Blinky.
Well, here's the other good thing is Havus goes after Blinky. So he
Right.
loses another turn no matter what.
No matter what.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
So, okay. So that is my seventh level Mystic Arcanum. So I'm going to force cage Blinky.
Okay.
All right.
He's in it. He slams into it again.
And then I have 60 feet of
here.
I have 60 feet of movement, right? So I need to be. Can I get within 90 feet of Havus?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So I will do that, and then I will cast Hex on Havus.
But you can't do that because you can't cast.
It's a bonus action.
But you
I
did
know,
a
but
leveled
it's
spell already.
a leveled spell. You can't cast two
Damn it.
spells in one turn. Yeah, I know. That's
Damn
a
it! It's a
weird
bonus
rule.
action.
It's a weird rule.
action. Do I quicken? I could quicken and Eldritch Blast these motherfuckers. It just seems like
It's a good idea. I know it's resources, but you have a big
let's do
pool of
it.
hit
Let's do
points
it.
Well-
to get through.
As a wise man once said, strike first, strike hard, no mercy.
Yeah. So, okay. So I will use 2 sorcery points to quicken action and cast Eldritch Blast. And I will start classic warlocking on Havus 15. I guess I should target a dragon because their armor is probably lower.
You think?
You never know. That's not necessarily
Yeah,
true.
I'll target Let's try Havus at 15.
That misses.
Okay. Let's do blast number 2 of 4. 21 on Havus.
That will hit.
All right. That will be 14 damage.
Ooh, nice
God
one.
damn.
Rolled a 9. Okay. Blast number 3 of 4 on Havus. 28 to hit. Obviously, that's going to hit.
That hits.
Another 14 damage.
Okay.
And blast number 4, 16 to hit.
The 16 does not hit.
Okay.
I think I got him with an 18.
Okay. Well,
So-
we'll find the number. I've got plus 11, so that was a pretty shitty roll.
Mhm.
All right. But again, you see that the dragons are all being affected, and so is Havus. Like they're all feeling it.
And so is Havus.
So is Havus.
It's force damage. Let's not forget it's force damage.
I know. You're doing the full.
The best
You're doing
in the
full
world.
thing. Yep. All right.
So I guess how far? I guess I was.
You said you want to be 90 feet away, right?
Yeah. I was 80 feet away from them if they had been on their continued trajectory, but they had not. So
Right. They turned and they went to Ionis. So
Right.
so
So let's say I move. Okay. Well, either way, I'm 90 feet
So
from
you're
them.
about 90 feet away from both the force cage box and
Okay.
your companions now.
Okay. And then to
Alright.
disintegrate that, he's going to have to move way the fuck over there.
Yeah. Oh, he's not
Yeah,
disintegrating
so-
that for sure.
Great.
Okay. All right, it's Ionis. You got actually at the end of Filnir's turn. We're gonna have another tail attack.
All right. We got to
we're gonna
roll
have two tail attacks.
We got to roll the
one
D20.
from one from the other one.
Roll the D20 and see if they're attacking.
mirror
So
image?
6 and up, they'll attack a image.
First attack, first one, 7. It's gonna attack a thing that is 19.
Okay, that'll hit
So
him.
one mirror image is gone.
Yeah.
All right. Second one.
11, attacking an image.
All right. This is also attacking an image. 23. So you have one image left.
Okay. All right.
All right.
It
is your turn.
I'm going to close my eyes and get my roll, my prone condition. I'm going to try to stop that. Stop my
so
flipping.
half your movement. 30 feet of your movement.
And I know I'm the AoE. I know I'm the AoE person, but I think this is the better move. You said
what the better part of Valor is.
You said they're both riding the dragons on saddles.
Yep.
I'm going to use a sorcery point, and I'm going to subtle spell cast animate objects on the saddles and throw them off the dragons.
So, I don't think you can animate something that is being worn or carried by a creature.
Shit, you're probably right. Hold up. It has to be something that's free.
Yeah, Tom's right.
Yeah. I love where your mind is at.
Yeah.
And I want this to work.
Yeah. But
I just think in this moment, it's too much.
That is not being worn or carried. And so do they, are they using, I have another plan if this doesn't work. Are they using, is it worn if it's the rope that they're using to kind of hold onto the dragon, the leash and whatnot?
Yeah, because it's wrapped around the dragon. That's being worn by the dragon.
All right.
I mean, you could toss your silver coins in the air.
No, I could, but I'm not going to
animate them.
I'm not going to do that. I am going to. I'm just going to reposition myself, and I'm going to cast a 4th level Thunderstep.
Okay.
And
what's the distance of damage on that? 10
feet.
So you are.
I should be able to hit both dragons.
I think you're going to get everybody.
Okay.
In this, I think you're going to get. Let's see. No, because these dragons are big.
They're pretty big. I would
think
that I would just
you're
be
not
hitting the
get
2
Havus
dragons
in this. Yeah, you're not going to get Havus in this. All right.
But if they have a shared, shared pool, then I'm hoping that I still get
it's a good move.
So that is, I think, 4 D10,
and it's a con save.
Constitution saving throw, DC 19, and that'll be 23 damage if they.
Okay, and what kind of damage is this?
Thunder.
Oh, it doesn't even matter. All right, here we go. First one. He gets. Does he get anything great to combat this? Nope, he does not. Okay. All right, here we go. First one, 24.
All right.
Saves. So second one,
11 damage.
25 saves.
All right.
Okay.
11 damage to both of them. And
okay.
I thunderstep 90 feet away, and I'm going to stay on their plane, but I'm just going to go 90 feet
north.
Well, I'm going to stay on their plane, like east or west.
Okay. All right. So
there are a lot of planes in operation here.
You're going to go 90 feet away at your same height.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say you're 600 feet up from the cloud level. You're going to go 90 feet due east.
Yeah. And then I'm going to fly another 60 feet, same direction, backwards, away from the dragons. bonus
Okay,
is
so you're
going
gonna get
to
150 feet away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bonus is going to continue flying downwards and Missy step at will down. So dash down, Missy step at will.
God damn, he gets to do that too. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's almost to the cloud line.
Yeah.
now. All right. Cool. Good turn. The guy in the box just
Bunk, 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 bunk.
so you're yeah. Yeah. He can't do a goddamn thing, I don't think. Like they don't have a good way to get out of this. He's stuck. How far away? Oh, this is good though. Let me ask you something. Well, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to do it. He is going to roar, and you are within 120 feet of him. So it is a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw. Become frightened for 1 minute. Question: were you already frightened, or was that just Schnobik?
Filnir was, and I passed my save.
And you
so.
pass a save, so you cannot be affected by it. Okay.
Right.
Right, because he shouldn't be allowed to get frightened by a different dragon. Like,
Well, and
You said he was immune for 24 hours, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. I think it doesn't matter. I think it doesn't matter which dragon is doing it. I think if you pass a frightful presence, you don't get a frightful presence. It does say the creature is immune to the dragon's frightful presence for the next 24 hours. But I think we're just going to call it as you're immune to it. But he tried. So that's it. And it is, whose turn is it next? Are we down to Havus Corvair? Okay. John, you just saved your life. You did. All right. I'm not going to metagame this. I'm just going to do the thing. He turns around and looks at you.
Looks at who?
which you?
Schnobik.
The one standing right behind him.
The one holding on right behind him.
Mhm.
And he says, "Release the world." And as he says that, how many hit points do you have?
170.
Fuck. Nothing happens.
Power word kill.
No, it wasn't that one. It was a different one, but fuck.
Power word murder.
I don't even
It was
wanna
power
know.
word stun. It was 150 hit
That
points
would've been
or
bad.
fewer.
Mm. Ooh.
Fuck. Okay.
And what is there a
Schnobik
save
just goes,
on it or
blink,
anything?
blink.
It just automatically
What does that
works?
mean?
If the target has 150 hit points or fewer, it is stunned. No saving throw. Otherwise, the spell has no effect. The stunned target must make a Constitution saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
Mm.
On a successful save, the stunning effect ends. Fuck. Okay. And John, you got 100 and
Thanks for not metagaming that.
Yeah.
I didn't want to metagame it. So he is going to he realizes that shit didn't work. He has a look of consternation and surprise that he's spent an 8th level spell that he could have used Dominate Monster on. And he goes, "Ah!" and he hits the dragon, and they go like a fucking bat out of hell toward Ionis. And he gets 160 feet. You went 90 plus 60.
went
That's 150. So he ends at you. And you hear him say, "I won't make that mistake again, wizard." And that's the end of his turn. And the green dragons have back their legendary actions, but so does he. And he is going to, oh, that's nasty. He's going to mind blast you. So this is his legendary action.
You can mind blast as a legendary action. That's bullshit.
This is it. He can only get you in it. He cannot get Schnobik in it. DC 18 intelligence saving throw. Now, do you have advantage of this?
I have advantage.
Okay.
And I have resistance to psychic damage.
Okay. He doesn't know this.
All right. Intelligence saving throw.
All right.
Hang on here.
With advantage.
With advantage.
You should have like a +9 or +10.
He clearly
on this,
doesn't
right?
have a very high opinion of your intelligence.
He does not. He's just going. He's
doesn't.
going after me. 20.
Okay, wait a second. Oh, fuck. That is the DC on his spells. DC 20.
Meet and beat.
And he doesn't even take half on that.
Nope.
No.
Mm.
Nothing happens.
Your mind is a fortress.
and you actually did not get 150 feet. You got 120 feet last time because you had to spend 30 of your movement to stop your spin. Last time.
Yeah.
And it's going to happen again. So that was Havus Corvair's legendary action. He's used up all his legendary actions until he gets a turn again. But this dragon has them fresh, and she is going to beat her wings. And you are going to DC 19 Dex saving throw. And Schnobik, you will also have to do this too. Now that you're
DC
up
19
on him. Yep.
Dex saving throw.
Yep.
12.
All right. You are prone, and you are going to take some level of
19.
All right. So, Sam, you're going to take half of this. All right. Where's my
It's not bad damage-wise, which is nice.
Yeah.
It's not that bad
just eat it.
damage-wise. Just
The
prone
prone
sucks.
but
Just don't get me below 150, apparently.
I love that prone in the air. Like
14.
you still have to waste half your.
I know.
It's like just fly sideways. Who cares?
I know,
You're
right? Just
fine.
slide down. Just do something different.
So that's 14 to Ionis.
So I take
and
7.
7. And you need to do a Constitution saving throw, but it doesn't matter because you're going to pass it no matter what. For Intellect
20.
Fortress. Okay. All right.
Wait, I have it with advantage. Hold on.
You still can't
you
lose.
Passed. Come on.
Don't waste
27.
a crit. Don't waste a crit.
Okay.
Save the rolls.
All right. And Schnobik, it is your turn.
Schnobik. Stands against the buffeting of the winds. Draws back with his sword, which is consumed with a green flame.
Nice.
26 to hit.
Can I ask you who you're hitting?
I am hitting Havus Corvair.
Okay, that hits. I mean,
Havus
it would hit
Corvair.
anybody in this game, but it definitely hits Havus Corvair.
Takes 11 piercing and 12 fire damage.
And what does the dragon take?
The green flame arcs to the dragon,
Wait, isn't it 4d8 now?
who takes 10 fire damage. No, actually,
Yeah,
wait a
it is
second.
48, Tom.
It's
for the
the
first
second one.
target.
The first target takes
No. Are you sure?
No, it doesn't because of the way the
Yeah,
first
it's-
level,
Because the first level, it just takes the weapon damage,
and then you get green
And-
flame on the second
and then
one.
and then the spell modifier arcs,
Got
and then it's 1d8 at 5, 2d8 at 11, 3d8 at 17.
That's what it was. I didn't
Yeah.
look at the damage
So
type
Havus
distinction.
takes 23, 11 piercing and 12 fire. The dragon takes 12 fire.
Wait a second, let me just check Havus. I don't remember. Nope. Fuck. Okay. So give me the total number here.
Did you forget to mark resistant to all kinds of damage? Everything and
follow
anything
the rules.
invulnerable.
I follow the rules, Tim. I only make small changes for fun.
So
for
20,
fun and
20
kicks.
23 to Havus and 12 to the dragon. So it's 35 total because it's
35
shared, right?
total. Okay.
And then bonus action rapier attack, which is a crit.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Boom! Wish I had a little more juice in the tank on this one. Crit on that green flame blade would have been nice.
Smite! Oh, you can't do that.
But 17 piercing.
God. Okay.
So that's 52 total on that turn.
That's okay. I'm keeping track a little even as we go.
Okay. And yeah, I guess that'll do it.
Wow. Okay. At the end of your turn,
At the end of my turn.
the green dragon that is Havus is riding.
It's got another one.
It's got one more. It's
And
going to tail
another
attack
one.
you.
Tail attack
Tails like
Shinobi.
me or Ionis?
Ionis. Still attacking Ionis.
Yeah, I mean, of
26.
All right,
Do
hang
your,
on. Hang on.
Do your thing.
We gotta roll
Mirror
this
image.
Your last mirror image.
Roll this mirror image here.
What's the number?
Fuck. I'm gonna use a luck point.
What's the number you need?
11.
11.
19.
Okay. It eats the last mirror image. Okay. Luck points are kind of like legendary resistances.
Kind of.
I
Just
mean,
a little.
I might have just taken the tail whip
Yeah.
and saved that luck point.
I'm
Maybe there's worse.
You're already prone. so
I'm
it doesn't
prone
matter.
and I'm not as hardy as you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you got to cast mirror image again.
Yep. But I got to get to my turn.
Yeah.
But now the devil himself, Havus Spawn, is up on this new crew. And Filnir, just so you know, these guys have sped away from you and are now an additional 120 feet. So they're now like, you are still at an angle from them at 90 feet away. So let's call it let's call it 200 feet away from
Okay.
you now.
That's fine.
And this guy,
Can we call it Babyvis?
yeah,
Havus and Babyvis?
his name is Totivi. No, Totio. It's Totio.
My friend
right.
Totio.
Here we go. He has so many cool things. Okay.
So he's where? Because you said
He's
Havus.
up on you now.
said Havus flew to us, not this guy.
This guy, it's his turn now, and he
He's-
just flew to you
Just now.
just now. He is gonna. Oh, this is kind of nasty, but he's gonna do it. Yeah, fuck it. He's gonna do it. He begins to cast a spell.
All right. He flew up on us. Dragon flew 120 feet, and he's going to come up and cast.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to counterspell him.
All right, what level?
Subtle spell, counterspell.
What level?
3.
Okay. Roll DC 14.
Okay. Hang on. I'm just making sure that I'm.
I ticked it down in his box, just so you know. I ticked down a level 4 spell in his box. So
it's,
no matter what,
it's just an intelligence check, yeah?
intelligence check. DC 14.
17.
Better check that intelligence.
I should have used a 9th level spell on that. All right. Damn it. This is bad. All right, so he's got his bonus action, and he is going to he is close to you. He shoots out this ink from his hand, and the ink is like heading right at you, and you need to it's a dex saving throw.
Fuck. Tired of doing all this shit. 6.
All right. So this thing hits you on your face, and I want you to see it. It hits you on your arm, and you look down, and you can see that it's got. It looks like an illithid has been tattooed on your arm,
Great.
and it's hot, but it doesn't damage you. And that's it for his turn. And at the end of his turn, his dragon is going to tail whip you. These guys are going all after Ionis. I don't know if you can tell that, if it
Clearly.
feels that way, but they are going all in against
up.
Ionis. And this is a 21 to hit.
Shield.
Okay, you cannot.
Oh, yeah, because
Shield
I
hits.
counterspelled. I don't have a
Yeah.
reaction.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's going to hit.
Okay. All right. And the damage is 16.
Okay.
Okay. And we are back at the top, 200 feet away from you, Filnir. The melee has fully ensued.
So I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Far Step,
Smart.
which will let me
Smart.
cover 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
It does use one of my 5th level spell slots, which is unfortunate.
You got to
But
get there. You
I
got to
gotta get there. So I'm going to use that to go 60 feet, which takes me to 140, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to move. I still want to stay outside the range of the breath. I know they can fly over to me. But I'm going to close to like 75 feet in. And then I am going to... Are they both on Ionis the same as they were before?
Yeah, they're surrounding
Okay.
him again.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to... Fuck, I feel like we just have to keep pulling this pool of points down, even though baby Havus may not be in that same pool. So I'm going to shoot my bow at Havus. 27 to hit.
That's going to hit.
That is 14 damage. It's like the magic number every time. 14.
That's great.
19 to hit.
Hits.
And 15 damage. And I have no more... let's see. I'm within 75 feet, I said, right? That's... How much more movement? I was at 140. Oh, I can't even get to 75. I can only get to 80, right? Because I was at 200. I far stepped 60. Yeah. So I moved
60,
120
60,
total. So I'm 80 feet away. Yeah.
80 feet away. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. It's the end of your turn. The dragon being ridden by the devil tail whips Ionis. 24.
Yeah, and I still have no reactions, yeah?
You're no reactions.
Yep.
13 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Nothing to concentrate on? Are you concentrating on anything?
No.
No, invisibility got knocked down. So
That's right. Okay. And it is Ionis' turn.
Okay.
how are you doing, John?
I am at half. So
You do not want to start your turn. Oh, actually, you're starting your turn. You have this tattoo on you.
Uh-huh.
You can do a wisdom saving throw. You do have advantage on it. And I'll tell you what happens depending on your roll.
All right.
This is new stuff.
18.
Okay. You are afraid of this devil.
Okay.
You have the frightened condition now.
Even with an 18.
And he now has advantage on all of his spell attacks against you.
Mm-hmm.
And you can sense that if he targets you with a spell at this point, you are going to be at disadvantage for saving throws. You can tell he has. What's that?
You sense it.
Mhm.
You just
You
sense
sense
you're
it.
at a
You sense it.
disadvantage here.
He has made his way into your brain.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, that sucks. All right. I have questions.
Okay,
I know I have at will teleport.
you sure do.
But I can do it without using a spell slot. But if I use it, I can't cast a leveled spell.
You certainly cannot.
All right.
I will tell you, you do not want to be within close range of an illithid with that few hit points.
Oh, I know.
And Ionis knows that.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to see what it is that I can do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit. Well, okay, I can't do that either. So yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I mean, I can't do anything except fly away. So I'm going to.
Can you, if you teleport, can't you just teleport slightly further than they can fly?
I can, yes, but I can't do anything other than that. So,
I mean, I say good enough.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to teleport down to below the cloud line with bonus.
Okay.
Okay. So you will not be able to see what's happening.
No, but
okay,
I'm out of the fight. I've gone down with bonus.
Okay, so you're going to go into the clouds or below the clouds?
I'm just going to go to where he is.
Okay, so he's just above the cloud level. He's not into them yet, but he will be this turn if he wants to keep going.
Yeah.
He sees you and he says, "Are we doing well?"
We're doing great.
We're
keep
doing
flying
well,
down.
yes.
We're doing well,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna fly. I'm gonna teleport to him, and we're gonna both continue flying down until we're below the cloud line.
You ought to flip it and have him go up and start fighting for you. He can also. I just realized he could probably teleport himself too.
Yes, and actually, what I'm gonna do, because that's what I was gonna do next round. But you're right. I'm gonna teleport to him. We're gonna keep flying. He's gonna teleport us back up to outside of to maybe 250 feet away.
Oh, 50 feet away. Now, which direction? Do you want to go the other side of Filnir, or do you want to go to keep running away?
No, we're going to go back up to the same plane as the dragons, 250 feet away.
Which direction?
We're going.
But you're going to put Filnir between you and the dragon.
Yeah.
Do you want to put Filnir between you and the dragons, or do you want to be further away from Filnir? Even
make him go through Filnir.
No. Filnir is between us and the dragons, but it's now me and bonus with shared similar number of hit points.
So you are near-ish. You could be near-ish the Blink Dragon's cage. I'm assuming you don't want to be within 60 or 70 feet of him, so you'll just be in a different direction than that. But Filnir is between you.
Yeah.
Now, okay, all right. That's Ionis. That green dragon doesn't do anything. Havus Corvair spins around looking, and he says,
Havus Corvair doesn't like to do the same thing 2 turns in a row.
No, he doesn't.
That's why that dragon's still in a forced cage.
He says, this wizard is the coward I always knew he was. And he turns around and he says, at least you're willing to fight me. And I know I see your pool is almost as big as mine. and he is gonna get you. All right.
He's going to get you.
He's gonna get you. Okay.
I hold my ring at my crotch. My Schwartz grows.
God, man, I swear this is hard because
I constructed my overlapping defenses as well as I could.
Yeah, no, it's good. I'm just looking at what he would do.
Does he have to roll to recharge his mind blast?
Yeah, he's gonna do that. So I'll do that first, no matter what. He is not gonna mind blast you, though, because he has better options.
He can tell that my mind is too difficult for him.
No,
to pierce.
it's not that. It's that.
We can say it's that.
Yeah, 6. Okay, he gets his mind blast back.
Shit.
More importantly, he gets all his legendary actions back, which is really a big deal. Yeah, I think he's got to do this. Yeah. Okay. He hovers there on his dragon and he begins to cast something.
So he has not moved, correct?
He's not moving. No.
Okay.
I will not attempt to counterspell.
Okay. a giant cloud of poison forms, and you will need to do a
Around both of us?
around you and him and the dragon. Yes.
Okay. All right. What do I need to do?
You need to do a constitution. Oh wait, let me see.
I assume poison's usually constitution.
Starts on a turn. Okay, you don't have to do it yet. So you're
Ah.
surrounded by fog, and you are within 10 feet of Havus Corvair, but you can't see Havus or his dragon or the Schnobik. You only see a giant cloud of like green poison. Okay. And that's his turn. He stays where he's at. And at the end of his turn, he is going to lash out at Schnobik with his tentacles. Another tentacle shoots out at you. And it is going to, let's see, 14.
14 will not hit.
It will not hit. Okay. All right. That's his turn. That's also his legendary action there. And it is your turn, Schnobik.
Okay, so now I have to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Now a Constitution saving throw. Yes, indeed.
23.
Okay, let me see what his save is. Sorry.
It's not 23.
It's 20. It's 20. It's high. It's still high. All right, so you're going to take half of this. Let me make sure I don't have any bonuses. Does he get bonus to this? No. Okay. You're going to take half of this. Okay. Tim, this is all the rolls for you. 22 damage. You're going to take 11 poison damage.
It's not for me, Tom. It's for our listeners.
It's for our listeners. I know. And it's your turn.
It's my turn, yes?
No, not
My
yet.
turn.
It's
your turn was...
I get to take a turn.
I know. I just have ideas. Now I know what I want to do.
The tentacle that is holding on to the dragon, does it appear to be sort of attached, or is it gripping?
It is
You know
attached.
what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So
now that you're
attempting to move
like,
him, yeah.
It's
I sense that I would have to break that tentacle
I think that's
to
right.
move him off the
That's
dragon.
right. That's right.
Okay.
It seems like they're one. It would be very hard. Now your lightning lure could have done it, but it didn't do it.
It could have done it.
It could have done it, but it didn't.
You think so?
I mean, I know so, but I mean, he has a lot of ways to prevent it, but yes, it could have done it.
Well, then I'm going to try. I was thinking about dissonant whispers to get him to fly me out of this cloud.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, the cloud doesn't scare me that much. I am going to drop off the dragon 15 feet out, and I am going to lightning lure again.
Now, do you have to see him?
That's true. Yes, I would have to see.
So you won't be able to do it.
Okay,
because your
so the
blind sight's
cloud-
only 10
'cause the-
feet.
Oh, the cloud. Okay, so I'll just do 10 feet.
So 10 feet, you'll still be in the cloud, but you
Right,
will be able to lightning lure him. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna fly up and above and let your
Like 10
your
feet
slack
off.
Yeah.
Like off the
Okay.
side of the dragon
Okay, got it.
to try to pull him off the dragon.
Got it. Okay.
And
then
that
what's
is going to be a DC 17 strength save
Okay.
at disadvantage
Why is it disadvantage?
because
That
I
don't
hit him
seem
with a
right.
weapon attack last turn.
Mhm.
Although I believe he has, let me see. I believe he has advantage on he has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects, so he will not have
So that
advantage.
they
This will be a
cancel out.
straight roll. This will be a straight roll.
DC
Okay.
17 strength.
Okay. 18.
Wow.
He rolled a natural 20 and an 18 on the
Yep.
2 times I've tried it. I'm not like Havus. I will keep trying.
No, that's good. I love it. I love it. Okay.
Go get over here.
So
And he
you're
manages
still
to hold on to the dragon.
So you're flopping around, and at the end of your turn.
Well, I'm not done yet.
Oh, okay.
I fly back in at it.
Okay.
And now, listen, I don't know how you want to adjudicate this. Maybe I should have done this at the start of my turn. But as I get close to him, something long and thin
Ooh.
crawls out from my sleeve.
Oh my gosh.
It's Sippersuckle Honeydew.
I haven't seen Sippersuckle Honeydew in a long time.
Not in a moment.
I've been keeping him up my sleeve for a
Literally.
very long time.
Yeah.
And he slithers out to give me the help action and advantage on this.
Do it.
30.
Will hit.
It's gonna be like 8 damage. 14 damage.
Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, I mean, I'm not going to say.
And he will have disadvantage on saving throws against my magic until the end of my next turn.
Okay. Okay. So the devil sees what's happening here. Todio. And
I think the devil does see what's happening.
yeah, he does. And I think this is the right answer for him. I really think he needs to do this. So, Filnir, this is what you see. You see there's a cloud of this dark green, and the devil that's on the dragon you can see flies around it, goes upside down, and enters the fog. And when he is over you, Schnobik, it's like they're breezing the tower here.
Mhm.
And he slashes at you with his giant Freddy Krueger style claw. And let's see. Let's get it here. Your AC is too high. I don't know how this happened. Too high. AC too high.
Not that high right now.
22.
A shield.
Okay. He strikes at you again. That's 18.
I missed.
Okay.
It's funny, when I consider using shield, it's not really about the spell slot, it's about the reaction.
Yeah.
I mean, I should have.
There's a lot of other
counterspelled it.
things that
I should have
reaction-
counterspelled that. That's fucked. That's so fucked. Okay. Well, that's his turn, but as it ends, oh, that's nasty. Okay. Yeah. As it ends, yeah, he's going to do this. 6th level. Dispel magic on you, Schnobik.
Okay.
So, fly is gone. Shield is gone.
Now hold on a sec. Okay. All right.
Intellect Fortress is gone.
So with Dispel,
Here, I'll throw it up here.
it's all effects on one creature or it's one spell or one creature, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And this
any
is a
spell-
6th level.
Oh, it's a 6. Wait a second. Hold on.
For each spell, so it's actually going to be 6th level or lower, and anything that's like higher than 6th level, he'll roll for it. So
Okay.
fly
All right. Gotcha.
fly was what level,
Fly-
John?
That was 6th level.
6th level. So that takes care of fly, shield, intellect fortress. Now you're still concentrating on intellect fortress for Ionis, but it's
Mhm.
gone
For me.
for you.
And he's still holding onto the hooks on the dragon.
He's still holding on the hooks of the dragon, But when you're thrown off, you're going to have to athletics your way back to the dragon.
May I acrobatics my way back to the dragon?
We'll discuss it next time on Dungeon Dads. We're going to end it
Holy
here.
shit.
We're ending it
Ooh.
with Ionis 240 feet away from the gas cloud. It's cloud kill, by the way. Filnir 90 feet away, kind of in the middle between these.
80
things,
was, I
80
think,
feet away.
Yeah, 80 feet.
Schnobik
Now clinging to the back of a dragon for
without
real.
fly, but with the gauntlet from Despo Goodshower, with a 2 dragons and 2 mighty riders boxing him in. I wish we could keep going.
Me too.
Damn.
That's all I got, fellas.
Toodaloo, everybody.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo.